and go. Delicious. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. I'm capped on energy, so I'm actually gonna start. What is expiring? Oh, we gotta claim that too. Let's do that. Before I forget. 10,000 Titans! Halfway to another. Money. I suggest I open up a bunch more T6 and see where we're at. Oh, looks like we got some new 2-stars on the list. I'm actually really curious what 2-stars I didn't have that we got. Didn't have Storm Pyramid X, I guess. Dust is new. Megasonic, maxed out. I thought I already had her. Jack, I thought I already had him too. Silver Scroll. Purgs, nice, maxed out. Otuma maxed. Gallon. Any more? Guess that's all. I've got a lot that still need ranking up, I guess. Dang. Anyway. Pop some T6. How many dailies do I have right now? We're at 15 dailies. We gotta pop some dailies. We got a 6-star. Yo, what's up, baby?
Es no bueno.
I think I opened up all of the maxed out okay, so we're halfway-ish. Yeah, a little over halfway. So I still need 2 more quarters of that to form one. Okay. Pretty sure that gives me really 19 shards away from a crystal. Sag. Yeah, look at that. We got a bunch of those. I mean, how many is that? 20. So it's more than, that's like 15 catalysts worth of 5%ers. Which honestly doesn't sound that good. But where's the, I don't think I have any full ones. I think I opened all those. 8 worth of 10%ers. And then a lot worth of 25%ers. Just open up like, I don't know, like 100. So but yeah, looks like we don't have any full crystals, because I opened all those. I'm gonna go ahead and burn some energy first before I finish off the arenas. Oh. Hey! Come on. See if we can get some more water. One more water, and then it gets us. Or 3 of those. Dang. Water is the second most valuable. I need to like have a cheat sheet of like how many of each thing there are, because they're not equivalent. There's like 22 fire out of 60. Has the most out of the 6 factions. Or is it 5? Is it 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 factions. Yeah. And I've got Earth, which is the second most common. If I get one more of those, is more than 1 water. So my chances of getting 1 more Earth is actually better than 1 more water. And it would be worth more, so let's swap out 2. See, also the downside of this one, because like before, you could like get a reasonable hand. Like you could start with a decent hand, or you could like get a good hand to like just save and do. But this current setup means you're guaranteed, like there's no reason to not, like you can never wind up worse off by trying to get the other ones matching. So like you're gonna wind up doing 4 fights every time as opposed to 1, 2, like not including the boss. Alright, I need you to thank you. Crap. Yeah, it works. So it's better, but it's also even more grindy, kind of. I guess it has some better aspects, but it's also like worse at the same time. Look at that. We got the 4 of a kind. Can we get a 5 of a kind? That's the question. There's no reason not to go for it. Like, there's no downside. Outside of it just taking longer. There's a lot of times I usually didn't go 3 fights. It usually went 1, 2, occasionally 3, but it's usually like 1 or 2. And then it was like, depending on what you were trying to go for, like there was like a downside of trying to swap out cards. Like you could wind up worse off. Just because of the way the scoring worked. Like, so you get a full house or something. Which was really good points. You could, like, go for the 4 of a kind, but if you missed it, you went up with less than what you had with the full house. So, we get the 5 of a kind. Nope. Oh well. So I've done 3 runs so far, and honestly, I've had, like, at least a 3 of a kind every time. So, I guess it's alright. Tiger OP. Might should be worth, like, taking her all the way up for the next season. Well, actually, no, because, like, I was looking at it. This is that's the wrong one. Season 36. Like, should be good for weeks 1 and 2, but you don't rank up for weeks 1 and 2. You rank up for the final 2 weeks is what you do rank ups for if you're gonna do rank ups. Ooh. That's gonna be rough, dude. Frickin' the power charge thing, dude. If you're not using like Nico for Serpent's gonna suck weeks 3 and 4. Dang. It will actually be slightly annoying because of those nodes. Especially with you have like the extra room in the deck. Nova, extra buff duration, frickin' ridiculous. It'll be really annoying. I don't know. Yeah, we're just trying to burn a little bit. I basically want to get all the milestones, like 100 and whatever, but it's a lot of points. Like, see, fire is like the worst valued one. Let's see. Metal is more valuable than earth. We have 1. Let's do a swap for us. Keep the metal. Screw the fire. Like, it's so low in vet points. Even if you got all 5, that's 7. If we started with 4, I would go for it, just because it's, you know, better than nothing, but... But even just getting 2 more metal is worth more than just 1 more fire, so... Yo, Usain. I mean, depends on how low. That was dumb. Of a free-to-play you are. I mean, you're still only drafting 7 champions, so... Having more... Like, I've got enough rank 4s at this point. Like, a 40 deck really doesn't hinder me. You're still only drafting 30 anyway. And I have officially 30 rank 4s, so. Like, odds are still pretty good that I'm going to draft all rank 4s anyway. Well, that definitely got worse. That's because I got rid of the, that was really sucky. I get 2 dexes. Goodbye. Surely we got to get at least one more. How do we have we gotten no metal, dude? This is ridiculous. This might actually be just like a bust. We can't get at least a little bit of metal. Wild. Too much power. I did make the Mysterium last night, yeah. Twice. Because I had it on lock, and I was like, let me do one more to get M2. And then I lost, and then I got it back, so. Wow, that was terrible. We started with 1, and in 12 more cards, we didn't get a single other metal. That's so bad. Actually ridiculous. So bad. That was egregiously terrible. Didn't even get to the special, we were hitting so hard. Season 2 of My Hero? Nice. Very nice. Screw it, let's just go for the fire. I mean, we're gonna... It's terrible. I'm pretty sure season 2 is the school festival, and that is, you're gonna freaking love it. It is fire. Yeah, the competition, so good. There's a lot of like really fun matchups. Particularly Deku and Shoto as well. Baku's not bad, but like he has better fights like later in the series. Although he does do pretty good in the school during the competition. Wow. Only one is right. Can we get the full stack? Nope. Oh well. Or no, there's still one more round. There's still a chance. Again, like this, you're like forced unless you happen to get it early. You're basically forced into like getting a full, like flush, early. You're basically forced into doing all the rounds every single time. Get null mode. We got it. We actually got the full flush. Fantastic. Probably would have been better off trying to do that last time, I guess, since we couldn't get any metal. It was ridiculous. Dang, we're just hitting hard. She's got a small health on her. Do we know yet when, like we're supposed to be getting the buffs for these champions that are in the Ascension pool? Alright, 3 and then 8. That's just a profile, yeah. Alright, now we can open up the 7-star. Yeah, it's I mean, I didn't like it before, and it realistically isn't any better for me. It's just a boring grind. Like, this is worse than Arena for me, honestly, because it takes more effort than Arena does, realistically. Alright, let's try some of the tokens. I wish it showed you how many you had somewhere. I've got 4. How do you, okay, so you can, if you have them, you can send them. Okay, so that's how it works.
Heinz11 donated $11.
There's the Heinz. Solid win. Good job. My guy. And it popped up that time. I am pretty sure I missed you donating last Wednesday, I think. Because I noticed the notification in my email. and I don't think I ever had on the stream. So, but Heinz is always a W. Thank you so much, man. And thank you for the token that you sent me too. So let's see if we can get a good run and get a good 3x points. Let's get a good... Not the best start. We do have 2 wood though. Wood is actually the most valuable. So even if we just get one more of those. Dude, I heard that. I was like, dang! Those are pretty loud. Because it hits like a very particular, like, good pitch. It's really, like, really good points. Or no, not wood. Metal is more valuable than wood. Sorry. No, wood is more valuable. So let's do 3. Let's see if we can get all the wood. I doubt it because there's only 8 of them in the deck, but... Can somebody confirm the amounts for me? I need to put it, like, in a... how many cards are on each thing for me? I need to put it on a sticky note. I know there's 22 fire and 8 wood. Can somebody just confirm the other numbers, the other 3 numbers for me? Where's my sticky notes at? Sticky notes. Just so I have it. Alright, we're gonna take a note. Go ahead and for now, I'm just gonna move that one. Okay. So it's 22 fire. I want to get all the how many of each faction there are. Someone find that and let me know so I can sticky note it. While I'm doing this. That would be helpful. But welcome, Heinz. Where did you wind up finishing, Heinz, for the BG season? I can find it faster. Didn't get any more wood. We need at least one more. For... You're really not any good. The alliance ranked stuff. If we like go hard on it, we can get the entire alliance to get a 7-star Heimdall. Dude, that's so ridiculous. Let's see, I still have not found it. Not found what I was looking for. There we go. 22, 14, 10, 8, and... Oh, it's 6 wood. There, I was thinking it was 8. Oh. 14, 10, 8, and 6. Dang. So both of those are pretty rare. Oops. All right. Now we have our sticky note. Okay. This is I'll give it one more try, otherwise this is like the worst freaking token possible. We need at least one more. My chances are not good because there's only 4 left in the deck. The fact that you need 5 out of 6 out of 60, like your chances of that getting that is like if somebody could do that, the statistics on it's really small. I forget what the probability of a royal flush is. Oh, excuse me. Woo! He's just not built well for this. You're the horse? I have no idea. Alright. If we don't get at least one more wood, this is a bust. It was a bust. Go figure. Problem is, it's poker with extra steps. Like, it takes long to play this out when it's effectively just try and make a poker hand, but it's even less than that now. With realistically, you're doing more fights than before. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. Let's torch it. What the heck? I don't like it. I'm just like untouchable. He's finally got his vigilance so he can like hit me now, but like I got permanent untouchable. That was weird. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, let's see if we can actually get it. Like, of course, like the one time we use a token, we get like the worst possible hand. Earth. Earth is second most common. We have 2 of them. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just Ooh. Ooh. Woo! Get more earth. We got our earth, cool. See if we can get. Hey, we got that now. Profile pictures. So 8 with fire or wood tagged, just for. Prowess is like actually really potent. Like, darn! I got like a billion. Yeah, it's still worthwhile to keep it like this for now. For now. Come on. We got another one. Let's go. It's like something. I honestly don't know. It's just not it, man. Disconnected me. It's just not it, man. It's more grindy than the frickin' Alliance Coliseum podiums. Dude, we actually got it! Heck yeah! I mean, what, 16 out of 60? It's a much better odds. Realistically, I'd say it's more than twice as likely than water, even though it has only twice as many cards, just because the statistics don't work quite like that. Now, if you couldn't like draw and whatever, like it would be twice as likely. Just on like a starting basis, like Like, you're twice as likely to start with a full one, and they're both pretty small. So, but then once you like do draws, and you already have some there, there's less of a percentage to pull from. So you needed one more, so you had 4. And then you 4 out of however many cards are left. We do have a 7-star. We'll open up the 7-star and let's finish off the arena. I was trying to burn some energy. And then I wasn't even using energy, so. We are very close to another one. And we're already at what? 8, 11, and a Titan. So we're almost at 12 and a Titan. Not too shabby. I almost just popped it. It's just spinning it. We haven't gotten anything new in a while. I think that's new. No. Is that first time dupe? Yeah, we did have them. We got them. I think that might be first time awakening. Okay, never mind. I thought that was like either new or first time dupe. Well, so much for that. Went from like almost, I was like obviously excited and then no longer so, because like I really don't like Sandman. Oh well. That was saddening. I'm gonna try building a deck. Really shouldn't take too long to finish this off, because we just have to finish the basic, and then we'll finish this too, since it won't take very long. But yeah, we're like already at almost 3 million. We only need to go to like 5 million. 5.1. It'll take less than, realistically, it'll take like 8, maybe 9 more rounds, including this one. I think 9 including this one. Max Radio, what's up, Max, dude? What all were you doing? Do some more poker? Try out the 40 deck. How is that? Well, does that work? You think? Bro, really, you dick. So annoying. But yeah, not crazy about the poker stuff. Like, you wind up getting a lot of points very quickly if you happen to, like, using a token, so 3x the points. I do like that the 3x isn't, like, just triple the energy. And you just wind up burning energy like nobody's business. That was terrible, too. So in that respect, it's better. But like, you can just buy the tokens for units in an unlimited supply, mind you. Just like, I mean, you can buy energy in an unlimited supply. What's cool, in a way, though, is you can like sponsor a person to like play the mode, basically. You can like buy tokens and then gift them to somebody else. But it'd be a lot of time for a single person to like go through all those, because it's a lot. Every single time, from the beginning until the end. Why didn't that shock him? Ouch. Ouch. That hurt. Yes, he did. Yes, he can. Yes, he did. So yes, he can. It's gonna be very grindy though, and not in a fun way. We have to just pay attention a little bit more to it then. And good night. Ooh, that crit. Juicy crit. I really hope they do something about Dracula, because he like is like really cool. He just doesn't, like, you'd think he'd have a much better payoff for what it takes to like get the most out of him, and he just doesn't. Like Shather does like 10 times the damage. Very much faster and with less effort. Not near as sketchy. Why does it keep going to that tab? That was not what I was trying to do. Oh my gosh. Trying to switch thing. Oh well. Oh well. Five water, nice. Water is that's the second most points. Was that also on a 3x? Because that's like even better. That's a lot of points, dude. It's just such low chances. I can't believe we already freaking got red that red panty freaking hit the like 0.08% jackpot and getting 7-star gold pool. It's like literally 0.08%. It's so low. And he got it. It's less than 1 in 1,000. Because 0.1% would be 1 in 1,000 chance. I feel like we have like several people though that just like tend to hit like really low chances in our alliance every time. That are constantly hitting like these like really low drop chance values. It's insane. Uh, 26,000. Dude, you just 4x'd my points in one go. Granted, I haven't played that much, but still. And I just got a 3x on and got 3,000 points from the 5-of-a-kind Earth. Crazy. Ah. Even that's pretty low chance. I mean, 5 out of 8 out of 60 cards. Not great odds either. It's even worse, obviously, with the wood. 5 out of 6 out of 60. Even though it's like it's a tenth of the cards. But it's not like a 10% chance of getting that. Because I mean, you could think of it. Do like quick calculate. I mean, statistics is not my mathematical forte, but because statistics get kind of weird. But like, just say you picked one at a time till you had 5, it would be the chances of getting. Because I don't know that it would necessarily work this way. It's more like grabbing 5 all at once. And I'm not sure if there's a statistical difference between doing that and picking 5 one at a time and not looking at them. But so say you pick one at a time. Well, you look at it because like you'd have to know whether or not to no longer count it in the multiplier. So let's assume that if you picked one at a time, saw it, and then got another one. So it would be your first card would be 6 out of 60, which is a tenth, and then times 5 divided by 59 times 4 divided by 58 times 4 divided by 57 times 3 divided by 56. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, six cards. You need 5 cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's not right. Hold on. It would be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 6, 5, 4. Oh, that's right, because I messed up. I need to divide it by 4 times 2. Times 100. If you were to do it in that fashion, be a 0.0001% chance of getting 5 waters. So clearly that's not how it's calculating it. That would be a different way of doing this. Like it's how you do things really messes with statistics. Which is why like it's tricky if you don't know statistics. The mathematics of all of it. There's a different way to calculate a like we have this many and pick all of them at once. There's a different kind of formula for that. And I'd have to look that up because I don't know it offhand. But that would be if you were to take it one at a time. Be 1/1000th of a percentage point. Which is literally 1 in a million. Well, that'd be 1 in 100,000, but like, hold on, because that was one. It was 5 zeros, so 10. It'd be the 6, so 10, 100. 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. Yeah, 1 in a million. So it'd be 1 in 10,000. No, one. I was right. 1 in 1,000. 1/1000th. But that doesn't compute because hold on. 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, a million. Literally 1 in a million, but something went weird in how I was doing that. Yeah. So there'll be 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. So yeah, it'd be 1/10,000th of a percentage. See, that's where I went wrong. I was like 4 zeros is, yeah, 10,000. But it's 3 zeros. But it's in the 10,000th place. So 1/10,000th of a percentage. So literally 1 in a million. But again, in that fashion, and that's clearly not how it's calculating it. Because that would be way too low to be reasonable. So it's definitely better than that. But I'm not sure. How to do the statistical calculation for how it could otherwise do it. Because it's more like this many are available in this big a batch. You're taking this many cards all at once. And I'm not sure what the calculation for that would be. I'd have to Google it. So it would be no worse than doing it 1 at a time like that, which is 1 in a million. So it would be slightly better than that, but by how much, I'm not entirely sure. I kind of want to look this up now because like it's gonna bother me. Let me do this. Hold on a second. They're not statistics. Probability. Probability is like probability equations. It's like I would consider part of kind of statistic. Yeah, so yeah, I need it's px, so it would be there'd be technically number of favorable outcomes divided by possible outcomes. So if I could find the equation that I need. No, these are not what I'm looking for. I need do it as card probability. Basically card probability. It's basic, mine, and others. There we go. Conditional probability. This is what we need. Yeah, no, I want to draw draw X of from Z. Choose X, target cards, and total available. Combination of draws, be a lot. I found the equation. I think. But it's more technical than. I'm not sure. Is that 0? Just a probability. No, it's not helping me. I know what I want! But I don't think like the basic way I did it as like one at a time, because it's more like you reach your hand in a bag of cards, pull out 5 at once. Like, what are the chances? All 5 of those, rather than like. If you do one at a time, chances that you're like, okay, you got the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, and fifth time, not accounting for any extra drawing. Yeah, I was trying to find what I was looking for like a better way to describe the maybe the better way of actually looking it up would have been like 5-card draw. If I do it that way, I might find an easier way of calculations. Yeah, so like a normal in a normal deck, so 52 card deck, and we have a 60 card deck. A royal flush is less than 1 in 100,000. To just get those 5 cards in a deck. On the first draw. But I want to just give it to me. I want to see how it's calculated. Because I know how to do the probability. It's like, but it's combinations. So that's what I need. I need combinations. This probability is it's the number of possible combinations of what you want divided by so we're gonna say order is not important. So there was 6 items. You're gonna take 5 of them. Which there's 6 ways to do that. And then, okay, and then just double check my probability equation. Equations. Favorable outcomes divided by total possible number of outcomes. So there's 6 favorable outcomes of water, and then there's going to be, then go 60, choose 5, which is 5 million. So okay, never mind. So we're pretty close. So it actually does wind up being exactly the same. 6 divided by 5, 4, 6, 1. So that's basically the way I did it, but it's in a different way. So not 6, 5, 4, 6, 1, 5, 12. Yeah, it's basically 1 in a million. Basically. So it's the same number. So it is effectively the same. So okay, so it does wind up being the same calculation either way. So I was right. This is where like statistics is weird, and that's not like my forte, like I said. Anyway, so we wanted to be in. It's fine. Yeah, Lunar New Year used to be like a lot of battleships, like a good bit of units every year. Those were always usually like in the greater envelope things. The little ones never were like very valuable though. Because we always had 2 versions, the greater envelopes and The little mini one. Oh yeah. Of course, 1 in a million is like not counting the draws. If you're doing draws, it would change. And that would really skew the statistics, and I don't know how to calculate that. As like, in a general sense. In a specific sense, you could, but you'd have to like, as like an average across all. Oh, messed up. We did in fact survive though. Bro, you need to throw that. Can you... Got it! Let's go. Horse token profile picture... Probably? Maybe? No. I don't think so. Like, we usually get one of whatever the current year is. Is this year the year of the horse? Because if not, then no. We usually get a profile picture of the year of whatever the current year is in whatever their cycle is. So if this is not currently the year of the horse, then the answer to that would be no. It's crazy though that like 1 in a million is such a low like chance. I feel like you could do I still have that up on the calculator? I could do that. Like you could run that back 1,000,000 times. And there'd still be like a pretty sizable chance. You don't get it. So do I still have that number? I do. So let's do minus 1. I'm going to absolute value that just so we have a positive number. And then raise that to 1 million. There's still a 1 in 3 chance it never happens if you take a 1 in a million. Well, the 1 in, it's slightly better than 1 in a million, but like the chance of that, you run that back a million times. There's still a 1 in 3 chance running that a million times with that low a chance of not getting it still. Like, that's how bad the odds of 1 in a million are. Still more likely than not. Well, that's just, it's slightly better likely than, it's 2 to 1 basically chance of it happening to not. It's astronomically in a million. Like, where does that? I'm curious how that falls. Oops. Because if you do something that's like a 90, so 1 in 10, 10 times, sorry, 0.9. So something with a 10% chance to do that 10 times, so you'd expect 1 in 10. Honestly, it's like, if you do that the expected number of times, it like tends towards about a third. That's a weird statistical kind of. So say you did, so something was a 5% chance, so 0.95. You're expected to be 20 if you raise that to the 20. Like, it tends towards about a third. Although that one was actually bigger. So if you go the other direction, say it was like 60, or like a 40% chance, so a 60% chance of you not getting it, raised to the 1 over point 4. Two and a half. It's, you know, or say a third chance. So 2 divided by 3. Oops. 2 divided by. I just, maths is like fun. So well, that'd be a 1/3 chance, and then raised to the 3. If you do it 3 times, it's still about a 1 in 3, but it's worse, a little bit worse than that. So interesting still. So like, whatever, like say 1 in 10 million. So it'll be 10 moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 in 10 million -1. Raise to the 10 million. Yeah. Whatever the chance, like whatever the odds are of something happening, if you do it that many times, basically about a third of the time, it would still not happen in that many attempts, whatever the odds are, statistically. And that's rather interesting, I think. Like, it's always around that sort of value. Is this the year of the horse right now? We usually get the profile of picture of whatever huh. No idea then. I got no idea. At some point, maybe. I mean, it's only day 1. Reading lots of other stuff. Sorry, I kind of went on a bit of a math tangent there. Apologies. Dude, like, it always pops up. What the heck? I've not gotten all stinking week. We're at 13. Yeah, we'll wind up getting it. If we got that many already in this run, we'll definitely wind up getting it. Oh, dang. We've gotten a lot. Like, how many different tokens do I have through the years? I'm pretty sure I'm probably missing one because I'm pretty sure there was a February where I wasn't playing the game. Like, which ones do we have? So we have, well, they're not even in order. We have Dragon, Snake. You'd think they'd be all grouped together, but no. It's top champion. There needs to be like more filters in here because there's literally so many. There needs to be like special filters. So you can like more easily try and find something you might be looking for. So we got Dragon, Snake. know we got a bunch more. I'm pretty sure we have like pig and stuff too. More at the bottom. Of course, it's super laggy, so. They're just gone. I think it's just taking forever to load them. Hey, there they come. Maybe there's just some more like cool ones that I didn't realize I even had. There needs to be a better way to like organize and like view these, because like this little window is just not it when you have like 1,000 of them. I feel like it would only be slightly better like on the PC. It's too friggin' laggy to even like reasonably do this right now. Bruh. Like, those are some cool like fire looking ones. That's I don't even know what all I'm skipping over because like it's not even loading. I literally have like 1,000 of these things, dude. I was running the sling ring there for a little bit. Ooh, that on fire Fantastic Four looks kind of dope. Not gonna lie. There we go. We got no, that's bull. I was like, that's a horse. We got, was that tiger, bunny? Is that the pig down there? And I can't tell. And those are all the champions. So yeah, there's a couple. Is that only 6 of them that I have then? That doesn't sound right. Should have more than 6. Huh. I don't know. Unless the Lunar New Year event is just like a newer event than I was thinking of. And they like wasn't well, profile pictures themselves are a newer thing, right? Like we've always had like your champion profile, but the fact like so maybe that does make sense, I guess. So I've got 6. So I guess never mind that. I guess that makes sense. Because like the ability to like change your profile picture from like the top champion is a more recent development, even though it's been in the game for years now. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the game. This is like it's like I can't even scroll the friggin' menus right now. Ridiculous. We got that early too. Heck yeah. Just let that build up for a couple because we're still pretty low. I feel you much. Sometimes I need somebody to remind me what I'm made of. We just need a few here. This doesn't take very long. I only need 350,000, so. Of course. Almost dead, and then heal back 2/3. Let's see. Okay, not the one I was using, but so there's 22 fire. Choosing 5. Which is 26,000. So if we do, I'm gonna do this real quick. So 60 is your 5 million. So 5,461,512. I'm gonna copy that. All right, and then divided by. So just do like a baseline chance of all of them is 26. So even the most likely one in a first draw is a 1 in 207 chance. But like when it first picks all 5 cards to get all 5 as of fire. Not great. The heck? Hold on a second. That was weird. Why is that my... Alright, let me just do it this way. Copy. Now we can paste it. Okay, so there we go. That divided by... so what, 207, and then it's what, 16? Ooh, really bad. So the next most likely one, 4368, is 1 in 1250. And then it was 16, 10. Or no, sorry, it's 14, not 16. 14, that's going to be even worse. 14. Whoops, nope, that's not what I was trying to do. Sorry, 14, not 16. Is 1 in 2728. 2728. And then 10 is 252, so... One in 21,000 to get the starting of all 10 metal, and then it's 8, which is again not great. And then almost 1 in 100,000. So 1 in 97,527 for water. And then wood is the almost 1 in a million. So it's, yeah, 1 in 910,000. Really bad. Really, really bad odds. The 5 yellow ones, those are Earth, right? I believe. Yellow is Earth. That was your 1 in like 2,000 something. And that's like on the first, like you spend the energy or the token. There's a 1 in that many chance that those are your first 5 cards. Now, once you do draws, like that substantially changes the odds of getting, because you're trying to build to that. It's not just like an instant, like these are your cards, you know. You're upping your chances by drawing. But still. Really bad odds. What's up, Chinmay, though? I thought it was... Broski. Looks like I'm near enough. Can you quit freaking... knock you down? Freaking Hal got the five of water on a multiplier on a token. Oh, did that change this month? What is the EQ? How is it changed? I didn't even look at it. I haven't started it yet. Is it like actually easier now? I didn't look at it. Is it otherwise worked the same? Or is it just like you take a team of 5 and you go through that entire map? So it's still like the same 16 fights, but instead of swapping out every time, you just have a team of 5? Or yeah. Or is there actually fewer fights now too? Because if it's just like no, if it's like just no swaps, and it's still like those 16 fights, but you can just take a full team to do it, honestly, be great. Because you can just take like your 5 strongest for the whatever the node setup is for that quest, and just go ham. Then swap for the boss. So it's 15 and then swap for the boss. I was saying 16, including the boss. Dude, that makes it so much better. Honestly, I will if they can keep that, that would be so much better. Requires so much less of an ask on your roster. Because needing still 15 of a class ranked up at a reasonable rank to do it is just, it's not fun. It really isn't. Especially when all the nodes are like, you have so many champions that like just don't interact with the node at all. Or poorly interact with it. So, that's a W. Like, so for the Mystic one, if it's the Fury on regen, frickin' Guillotine just nuked the whole darn way. I mean, I only ever really used what was expiring anyway. It's like you can only hoard so many anyway. Oh, and Deadpool? Or wait. So you still don't even have to use, like, you're not limited to, you're not class limited either? That also changes things. I figured they'd still, like, class lock you in the quest. That's wildly different. So they just completely, okay, that's... I still think it should be class locked, in all fairness. I mean, that would still prevent you from using most synergies, but... that is wild. They went completely in the other direction, though. It makes it extra cheesy. So yeah, I could just do that, and like you never have to, I wouldn't have to worry about a little bit of negative of like recoils. Dang. That is wild. Not that it much mattered, like using like 10 whatever revives to just kind of smash through it anyway. It was just annoying, rather than actually being a problem. Huzzah, we got the 350 and only 5 win streak. Fantastic. Arenas are done. What does what does this look like? What does my path consist of? That's annoying. That's gonna be slightly annoying. There's that stupid spiral. Still do that. Yeah, just gotta depend on what's needed of me when we do it. Alright. Almost done with the Coliseum too. I only need another 21. Which is like not bad at all. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, and then intercepted. That's just great. I knew that was gonna happen. Missed it. I messed that up. Still got 4. Almost was a lot worse. Actually, I didn't want to go to Special 2 again, but let's see if we can make a 40 deck here and see what it looks like. It'll be a lot like nicer building a deck to not just run out of room immediately. Simulate Supreme, he's not ranked up. Alright, we're gonna double check the node. So Arcane, yada yada, Deja Vu, Intensify, yada yada. Got it. We're gonna clear the deck. Do all the Mystics. All the rank 4s basically. We're gonna put every rank 4 in the deck. And then we're gonna have put you in. Definitely you. Blue you. Domino. So just filling a bar does that. It's a lot of fury. I feel like Wolf would still like do pretty solidly having all that going for him. Black Cat would probably do pretty solidly actually still. Yeah, we'll start with that. I'm gonna play one just to. We might get just a. I actually meant to put Rhino in there, but oh well. I banned Black Cat. There's no hazard shift right now. Or you're just talking in general. Poison Rupture. Depends on the defender for it, honestly. Thanos wouldn't be terrible. Nico counters that perfectly. She can do that both though. This is not a great draft at the moment. Alright, that's really nice. Oh, for war? Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense, actually. This was not, honestly, a great draft. Yeah, Thanos would work well. Shatter's gonna be too dang fast. Chavez is gonna clap this. Dude, she can normally clap this pretty quick at rank 3. Give her extra buffs, Fury, and now she's rank 4. Freaking. She is gonna have a field day on this, dude. Bro, it would be really nice if I could get my inputs. Okay, dude, it lags so hard. Dude, if it didn't lag so freaking badly. Yeah, Deathless Thanos over She-Hulk. Alright. Have a good day at work, Slinger. That was abysmally awful. Yeah, this is a loss. Like, there's nothing I can do here. Oh my gosh, dude. What the heck just happened? It's lagging so badly. Golly, dude. That was actually winnable if it didn't lag. Well, oh well. Like, this was actually winnable if none of my fights lagged. But that was so bad. I'll try that again. That was so bad, dude. That was my first time trying it. That was the first attempt. So if you go by that, you can't even judge it. I mean, it was lagged so hard. I couldn't even like play the meta. I was playing lag. That's what I was playing more than anything else. Some weird shenanigans were happening there. Like, my combo messed up with Chavez, and I couldn't like heavy into it because I don't know what happened. My relic got eaten into the block somehow in the other one, and then because I was trying to relic heavy, and then I didn't realize it didn't make contact, so I was like, I don't know what the heck happened. I'd actually rather just not deal with it. Wow, I have no idea. We all got banned. Man, whatever. He bans the 3 problematic mystics. Laggy lag and the laggy bunch, right? Ridiculous. Really is terrible. That's a big warlock. I actually don't hate this draft though. That one's not terrible. He somehow drafted only one Mystic. Insane. Alright, I need this bullseye to not be a dick. Dagnabbit. Ooh, that was close. I had a bad load in too. The fact that I took, dude, I won by 1 point. 1 single point. Wow. That's as close as it gets without tying. Yo, what's up, Apple? Alright, we're good. I don't see him doing this fight. That was insane. Gene. Alright, we can just do this though. Warlock's not gonna do that any good. We win finally. Where'd you end up finishing for the BG season, Apple? A bit slow, but it's fine. I'm surprised that worked like at all. I mean, equal ranks, and it only took him 60 seconds, but he took so much damage. I honestly don't mind it. I don't mind having a bigger deck. It's different. I'm honestly gonna. I think I'm gonna like it. Well, I'll have more of a mess about that, but get a whopping 310 tokens. I gotta do this too. Oh, I gotta do tech assault. I forgot. There really isn't like any crazy nukes in assault. It's like Sentinel isn't like that fast. Warlock is there. Jack might be a little bit faster. Toads, I'm not sure. We could have a look. We could have a look-see. I haven't claimed all of the ones because like they're right there, but currently I have basically 30 and there's a few more. So there's 31, 32, 33, 34. It's like 34. Let's see. Like, that is like his best one, but it's also like not that great. Yeah, because that one just doesn't help him that much, so. Well, I've got 29, and there's like 5 other ones to claim, so that makes 34. I don't know where I would have missed 1 or 2, but I don't think I've not played any one day to to miss out on it. It might technically be possible, but I honestly have no idea. We're gonna have a little bit of leeway on those tokens anyway. I don't know where we're supposed to get more of them from. Because we get 1 every day. But surely we need like 100, don't we? Like surely there's gonna be like an event where we get like a chunk of them, right? It wouldn't make sense to just get one, like get all 100 after 100 days. Like there's got to be some elsewhere. Uh, 80, okay. Either way, that would still take 3 months of doing it every day. Almost 3 months. If there wasn't like any elsewhere. I think there's 11 extra. Oh yeah, Slinger was to blame for last night, right? Like he like freaking made that comment and then just dipped. So yeah, blame Slinger. Hashtag blame Slinger. I'm down with that. Like, quit while you're ahead. The one more, like, you'll go on a tilt, and that's exactly what happened. It ended up taking me an hour playing back just to get the points back. I want you to throw that. Dude, I wanted to like have that timeout so I could do that in. Of course it didn't. His crits do like solid damage though. It was 800,000 when it bursts. Yeah, just straight death. Yeah, no, it's your fault. Because then I was like, now I gotta get back the one I just lost. Lost again. You get that one back. Lost again. So I lost like 3 in a row. And then I had to get those 3 back just to get... Like, I just wanted one more to hit M2, and I should have just not moved at all. Would have saved me an hour. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hey, you mean? Ugh. Ooh. Yeah, that was miserable. I did not mean to like restart that. Yes, I got those. It would have gotten me another 12,500 radiance if I had just won that match, but no. It went downhill. Alright, see if we can get some more, I want to at least get this far, because that would give us, like, look at these, yeah, like, literally 0.08% chance. I was right. And then twice that for the 6-star. More Bronco tokens for... First appearance, 7-star gold pool. It's just abysmal. Wow. The problem is, like, it's also not great odds. Like, we look at the points distribution, like, we could get that, and it would be, well, it would be 3x the 750. So it'd be 2,100, which isn't, like, terrible. But, like, even just 4 medals is better than that. But, but I don't know. We'll just oops. So we'll swap one here. Yeah, I just want to hit all the milestones, and then I don't care after that. What the heck? It lagged so hard, it just didn't do my... Didn't accept the hit of the combo, but it's like, I'm gonna throw a special. That's so annoying. hate that so much, dude. Yeah, that's what I was like. Well, if you look at the drop rates, there was no drop for units, only battle chips. If we get a fire, we're just done. Look at that. Or no, I thought it was it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's all golden ISO, just take that! Yeah, no. Did I just not scroll down far enough to it? I don't know. It's also possible. Dude, I'm gonna melt. Yo!
Namakrista!
What's up, Biss? There we got it. Boss time. Phoenix, sure, we'll take. I bet. Damn it. Look at that, almost 2,300 points. So we can do a little bit better than a 7. I mean, that's not bad, honestly. So look at that, we got three iron this time. So let's swap our yeah, metal. Iron's a metal. I don't know what path those are. I don't know what the nodes are. You can say like the literal node, like that means nothing to me. I need to know what the nodes are, not like what the node, like the position is. Position means nothing. Iron is metal. I mean, that's. I know the science. Iron's a metal. Dude, I got triple power gain. Like, this is insane. Poison rupture, stun immune. Yeah, that's rough. Stun immune doesn't matter that much. The rupture power poison immune kind of sucks though. Phantom bleed? What? That's not helpful. Yeah, I saw that. Unfortunately, it was versus. I got that once, but it was versus somebody that could counter on or miss. So Scorpion. I mean, you have to do shock. It wouldn't be great. I mean, technically work, but oh, look at that, we got it. Just permanently untouchable. That's so bizarre. Permanently untouchable. That's honestly funny. Yeah. There's certain grammatical things that like bug me like that. Other times it's just like it doesn't matter. Went from 2 fire to 2 fire, like yay. Problem is like Yelena is like annoying to fight just on your own right. And then having to have somebody with those specifics, it's like ugh. Just annoying. Like the theirs bug me a little bit, the yours on occasion. Other than that, it's like if you can get your point across and you know what like the person was meant, it's like it's whatever. Like you could point it out, just so you know, but you don't have to be like stuck up about it either. Bruh. Now, if he meant what he said, that would be different, because those two things do not mean the same thing. Yeah, we only got 1,000 points this time. Saying what you said, well, like, yeah, that's how words work. But it doesn't mean you meant what you said. There's be a distinction. Could be. I mean, if you're not that bright, then, you know, who knows? Wow, that was... How are you that fast on that? Well, Archangel can't do Yelena because she's poison immune. Alright, let's go for water. Chances aren't great, but hey. Work for JJ. But, Lane is definitely annoying. Yeah, because Shang and Chiel both counter JJ's abilities. We probably are not going to get another water, so this is probably going to be crappy. Like, I'm very particular, like, because I said what I said is, like, what I mean. So, like, specifically, like, I love Max, but, like, he has, like, trouble reading comments. So, like, I'll watch him just, like, misread his comments all the time, my own included. I'm just like, well, when you don't read it the way it's written, it changes the meaning a lot of the times. Poison immune? No, I think he has some kind of resist. Yeah, the duration. That's what it does. Yeah. How is it like getting worse? I have to take that out of my pocket. I'm trying to dex for the Fury. He'll skip words, like he'll just misread words. Like he'll read the word, but it's like uses the wrong word. He doesn't like skip it. Like he just uses the wrong word, like thinking it's a different word that are like maybe look somewhat similar but aren't remotely the same at all. Come on, one water. Can we get a water? That was total crap. Yeah, he'll just like leave out key words. Yeah. Yeah. He does it a lot. It's like it's almost funny. But at the same time it's like you misread it. Like, it's not what I was trying to say, and it's like but yeah. Love Max though, man. He has reading troubles. And I don't know like what like the is exactly the cause or like the root of it. It's like I have problems with words sometimes. Like I'll look at a word and like get letters mixed around and stuff, but like it corrects itself pretty quickly. Like it'll happen like on first glance I mess words up like very frequently. But then it's like okay, and I'll like take 2 seconds and then it's like okay, it's not what I thought it was, and it's like, okay, now it looks like what it should is, you know. Dyslexic, maybe, I don't know. Alright. Do we go for the water again? What the heck? It'll pay off if we get it. So. I'll see, my problem is, like, because I don't know exactly how dyslexia works. Because, like, if it's just, like, swapping letters and stuff around, like, that's whatever. I will add and subtract letters to words that aren't even there. Like, I can switch letters around, add some that are there, completely add new letters, take away letters that are there. Because your brain is pretty good. Like, as long as the first and last letter of a word are, like, in the right spot and you have, like, context, you can read entire passages where the middle letters are just completely jumbled up. Like, it's a fun little thing. You can look these up. Like, the first and last letter in the right position, the rest is jumbled, and you can still read it. Hey, look at that, we got it. Let's see if we can get another one. No, I don't play the Diablo games. No, not really. Get the drool. No. Like, I was put actually in a GATE class, if you know what that acronym stands for, in middle school. Only ever once. I'm actually curious how many of you know what that stands for. Bummer. Now, wood is more valuable than water. I couldn't believe that. I could actually understand what I was reading. Yeah. Like I said, context, and then, like, as long as the first and last letter, you can understand it. Yeah. That's two of the letters. The AT it's gifted and talented education. It was called GATE. I think it was like a computer kind of more class than anything else. Like, we're on the computer all the time. Anyway, we use computers. We'll do 2. See if we can't get another water. Would be nice. But yeah, it's gifted education. I'm a gifted individual. A nerd's nerd, yeah. Like, not that kind of gifted. I was the kind of student that most kids hate. I was a curve wrecker, kind of. student. Gifted athletic team effort. I mean, that would technically fit that acronym, but I've never heard it. What? Yeah, was? Like, I still am. Give me that was. Psh. I is. And I know that isn't proper grammar. Yeah, I'm never a reader. Not a big reader. But I'm the kind of guy that can just kind of get it, you know? Ooh, baby, you are dead. If I can get this to land, okay, you're dead. Oh, not dead. Get wrecked. I mean, yeah, let me, hold on a second, because it's my backpacks should still be right there. No, it's not. Where did that backpack land? Hold on. It got moved. Is this? No, maybe it's. Hold on a second. Hold on.
It needs to go back in its spot.
In my opinion, it's probably. Why it's in the entryway closet, beyond me. I think it was because it had something else in it that's useful. But, oh, come on. That's terrible. This should be the right notebook. Think. Yeah. No, that's not it. Not the right notebook. Hold on. The other green notebook. Because for whatever reason, that's not it. No. Where's the right? No, it's red. Red should be the right. Is it red? Is it red? Not sure. The red one? That's not it. That's not it either. Where the heck is that notebook at? Different red notebook. There, yeah, this is the one. Different red though. one single notebook is the entirety of 4 years worth of my math class notes in college. All 4 years of classes, of math classes, one notebook. How many tokens we have? We still have 6 tokens. Alright, so that's 24 of those. Let's see what we get for 24 of them. Let's see. Takes care of that. Are those in the special tab? I think they'd be in the special tab. Tooth and Claw again. I'll claim some, those after we get like some more of them. They're not usually in this tab, but you'd think like they'd be considered a special crystal and it wouldn't be like in normal crystals. You'd think. There we go. Oh, we got 32. Never mind. That's whatever. So, yeah. Oh, units are in the middle. Never mind. Very small chance, though. Does it even show? It does show a real. I also do not have a 6-star gold pool. I have the I have them as a 5-star. I do not have a 6-star gold pool. 7-star would be clutch, but it's literally like worse than a 1 in 1,000. It's got all gold. Hey, 88 units! Woohoo! So we got gold all but 4 pulls. Which is, a 4 is like an 1/8. So we got gold, what is that, 87.5% of the time? It's really bad. Absolutely terrible. I got 2. It's like statistically improbable. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I want to try. The problem with this one is I usually wind up just like getting intercepted or just something somewhere. And I can't like consistently dex the special 2. Wow, it's the first time I was like actually stuck. There we go. We got 13. Just a casual 13. How many? I need like what, 4 now then? Yeah, 4 more maxes me out because of that run. I do have North Star. He's only rank 2. I mean, he'd probably not be terrible for it. I've only done it with Kushala. She's just like, it's crazy like how few bars as like an average like people do. Like Wong is at the highest like proficiency out of anybody. Domino is like an even 2 somehow. Kushala is just like the best though. Like she's very freaking fast. North Star is actually not too bad at 3. Wong is like the highest. Even Absorb Man's not terrible. But like my proficiency, I mean, I've had a 2 once and a 3, a couple 3s. Like my proficiency is probably at like a 5. Average-ish, almost. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 runs. And we've done 76. So, a little over 5 proficiency. Yeah. Wong is pretty easy. Like he's extra more safe and consistent with like Problem really is the consistency on that special 2 of Crossbones decks. I've messed that up. I usually don't go for it, but like he starts ramping up and just like, 'cause I'm pretty sure part of the node is like the more bars you go through, he like just starts having penetration, and the attack just goes up too as a flat. Just yeah, 50% increase to all damage. As just at base, so even without any furies, it just starts doing a butt ton of damage. And I was deep in there. Kushala is like amazing for this, dude. That was way by far and away the best run I've had, though. That was wild. Two-star. Yeah, I don't like. I actually wouldn't mind a 2-star because like I don't think I have the 2-star. I feel like we should just go for water since we have one, but probably a terrible idea. The only time I've really played Wong was when I did the Karina's Necropolis challenge, and that was fun. It was easy. Lagging so hard. Obviously a 7-star would be better. I mean, I would take the 7-star over the 2-star. I think we have a 4-star. I don't think we have a 3-star. I think we have a 4 and 5-star. I don't think we have a 3-star. Or do we have a 3-star? We might have a 3-star. That's pretty fast. I've just been like not overly concerned about it because like I've got an abundance of energy anyway. Hey, we got another water. We can at least one more. We're that's not terrible points. It's not like great though. Should probably just like consistently go fire every time unless you get like a large number on the start of because it's just like your odds are terrible. So I need 4 more. That's easy, like a pretty uber casual Kushala run to get 4 bars. And I've not changed my masteries for any of the fights. Like it just took a lot of attempts with for the stupid for the void because there's really only 2 options. Crossbones was just inconsistent. Like if you did shrug them both, then you could like get him to. His AI sucked though, so like the most consistent way I just wound up doing it was with the 6-star ascended Zola or Zemo. Like it starts with a Z. So I didn't want to change mastery, so like I didn't. Come on, water. Nope. My odds are still better of just getting more fire than a water. So at least get better points. I mean, 3 fire wouldn't be very good points though, either. Screw it, we'll just go for the water. We'll probably wind up only getting the 25, but because I was like, I want my units. Didn't want to use 70 units and then have to do it while they're off to run the stupid fight. So look at that, just permanently untouchable. That's great. It's like the wildest thing. Yeah, exactly. My 7-star Zemo wasn't ranked, so I only did it with the 6-star. And Omega Sentinel was only ranked 2. I forget what like she did, but like I think I had like a 16 bar run. I'd want was the record with her. She was like really consistent. That really did not take very long, or like very many attempts. All right, if we don't get another water, we're just screwed to 25 points. Yes, we got a water. Let's go. Panned out. It panned out. Yeah, mine was only rank 2. Rank 3 would have been nice. Void was just a dick to me. Like, he was not kind at all. Do what fight? The Crossbones fight? Like, she's just not that good for it. Kushala is like just way easier to use and consistent. Wow, just starting like that, we'll just go for the 5 of fire and that'll be fine. Chances are pretty darn good. I don't still have that tab open, but like, you look at the chances of that even. It's 20. Wish I like just kept that tab open and it would have been. It's not probability. What was the term I was looking at? It's I can't remember what I was searching now. The combinations. Yeah, that's calculator I was looking for. So if you sample 4 things with 22 objects instead of 5, That's still like really improbable to start with 4 of those. On the order of divided by 7315. What I just started with is a 1 in 746 chance to start with 4 of those. Like, that's pretty infrequent, too. We didn't get it, so. Yeah, now I won't get another fire card. I mean, the odds aren't great. I mean, if we have 4 of them, it means there's 18 left out of the. So it's about a 25% chance each pick. A little bit better than that. Or no, a little worse. Yeah, maybe like a 30% chance that so I'm basically 3 tries at a 30% chance to get the card. Not great, but not terrible actually either. Red Oak is fantastic for this, as it turns out. We got it. Fantastic. And look at that, we finished that off too for the noise. Your chances really aren't terrible at getting 5 fire with oh yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna swap you out. Nice. Let's see, what do we swap you out with though? That's really the question. God, those just take forever. Yeah, we should go a little bit faster, but that's terrible too. We could throw health back in there, but you're pretty high. Those are both expensive and not helpful. That one's slow, but it would be. That one's like really expensive. Yeah, the wood one's really terrible too. We just need so much for those. So at least be slow. Let's do this. No, it's not like great. Let's see. How close are we? That's 80. We're halfway there. Like we were golden. Golden. Wow, that's even less likely. Those are Earth. It's even less likely to get four Earth. Yeah, wood almost never pops up. It's literally to get like all 5 of those, like to just, it's like 1 in a million. Supposed to be a special too. I got too much power. Ugh. Can we get another one? Fire. Yeah. It's like you want to get the other ones because they're more points, but like it's still an RNG thing, and it's just like literally entirely. There's no like skilling it. Like I didn't get like any of the top 3 scoring things at all in the last iteration of this. Like I didn't get a royal flush. I didn't get the second closest to that, the straight flush or the whatever. I don't even think I got a 4 of a kind or a 5. No, there was no 5 of a kind. The 4 of a kind. 4 of a kind wasn't the third most, was it? But I don't think I got that. Either way, there was like I didn't get any of the best stuff at all. I didn't get them all. I mean, I didn't play like a ton because like I just did pretty minimal amounts of stuff to get what I wanted. Didn't get it. Oh, I feel like I should get to bed earlier. I wasn't fussed. I mean, I have Hybo now anyway, and he's almost max sig because I've been giving him sig. So like he was like natural sig 100 anyway from the stupid Titan. So it's like definitely was not fussed. So it just wasn't worth the effort. Hey, we got a little bit of everything. It's like we could try doing that. Like I'll do one to see if we get any more wood, but like it's not likely. Yeah, he'll be solid-ish, maybe. Who knows? It's possible. I don't know why I did that. It's lagging really hard again. Mystics are just like so nuky though. It's like I don't know that it would necessarily even do all that much. There's only 6 of those in the deck, so it's like really not a good chance of getting any. Yeah. You just want to like do it on the off chance you get lucky, basically. One thing I would actually like would be important to know is that I don't know because I haven't been paying enough attention to know for sure if it happens or not. Um, ouch. Well, is whether or not they're whatever cards like you swap out are out of the remaining deck, or if ouch. Or if it replaces them, and there's a chance to pull them back again. I would assume like they're just discarded, so they're like you can't get them again. So if you discarded a wood early on, it's like that one's just gone. Same with like fire or whatever else. Which is why like if you discard a bunch, like it should, in theory, make it much more likely to pull. Because I've discarded 4 twice, and this is a third 4. So like that would, if I do another 4, that's 12 gone out of the 60, and there's still 5 left. I mean, it's still not a great chance of getting, especially multiples, but I literally have 1 of everything. I feel like 1 of everything should be like fairly valuable, but it's just not. It realistically doesn't even make sense to like do a draw 5. Like that literally makes no sense to ever do. Made slightly more sense in the previous version, but this version doesn't make sense. Permanently untouchable. Woohoo! Just throw it. Throw it. Thank you. Well, think about it. Especially if you have one of everything, why would you get rid of like? You want at least one of the 5 possibles. Whatever one you want to keep, get rid of the other 4, because otherwise you're discarding it. And it's like poof, it's gone. It makes no sense to do a draw 5 in this scenario because they're just flat colors. When there was numbers involved, more like an actual like deck, a draw 5 could be more beneficial. Like in this sort of specific scenario, there's no reason to do a draw 5. There's like no chance of me getting any points scored here. Yeah. Basically getting nothing and then still having to fight the boss anyway is like really annoying. It's like I'd rather just like throw away the 25 points. Honestly, it's like worthless to just not have to do another fight. Must be win one are the least likely. Like even combined, they're as likely as metal or yeah, it's metal, right? It's fire. Earth, sorry. Water and wood combined are the equivalent of earth, and then metal is just kind of an in-between. Yeah. In this case, we'll take water. But I'm keeping like wood or water usually just as on the chance because they're worth so much more points. If you wind up with all of them at least. Getting like 3 of them is not like as valuable as like a all 5 of like fire or whatever, but hey, we got it. So like five fire is more valuable than these 3 water. But if we get 1 more water, then that's more valuable than 5 fire. But it's just like you're going for on just like the chance you could potentially get something basically. Yeah, it's still not. Ouch, mamas. I mean, that would be really, really good points. But chances are pretty dang low. But at least 3 of them is like actually fairly solid points. And there's what, 5 left to pick from out of the rest of what's available. Which is pretty low chances of getting any of them. Look at that, permanent untouchable. I was like, I can't like trigger it by hitting block. It's like I'm untouchable. I can't like actually. I have to like overbreak it. There's still a chance of 5 water. And that would be the second most valuable if we could pull off that. We got 4! Let's go! Freaking that's awesome. That's almost 3,000 points. Solid. We take that. I think that's my best best go of any right now. Yeah, I've gotten 5 fire a couple times. Let's see. Like, you get basically enough Broncos to like get you enough to like get you to the next one, realistically. Like, you really don't even need to use all that much energy, but problem is it also like it takes a long time to do a bunch. So, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night though. Call it a early enough night here. Hey, jeez. Oh, I felt that one. So have a good night, guys. We'll we got new arena round tomorrow, so that'll be the focus on the odds. Yeah, that's a lot of points. Anyway, Have a good night. Have a good day, and we'll be back when we back.